Ms. Bustos.
All right, thank you, Congressman Lamb. And I do want to throw out my thanks to Chairman DeFazio for giving so many members the opportunity to be able to share our transportation infrastructure priorities with the committee today. So I served on the Transportation and Infrastructure Committee for my first 3 terms in Congress. And so I have a deep appreciation for your critical mission and the essential work that you're doing. What I'd like to do today is summarize and submit for the record a document that outlines the principles that I believe any infrastructure proposal should include, particularly those that address the needs of our small towns and rural communities, so much of which I serve in the congressional district in the central and northwestern and northern part of the state of Illinois. Because I know that you're working on a surface transportation reauthorization bill right now, I'd like to focus my remarks on the priorities for that legislation. However, I do hope that this document will guide your work on all future infrastructure packages beyond the one immediately before us. I believe that to build a strong foundation for a successful economy, our nation requires a significant investment. To do this, any proposal needs to meet 3 goals. First, direct federal investment to areas with demonstrated need. Number 2, strengthen programs that target support to rural areas and small towns, such as technical assistance. And 3, maintain and expand policies like Buy American and Davis-Bacon requirements that support America's manufacturers and America's workers. Looking specifically to surface transportation, we must balance our investments in new infrastructure with making sure that our existing infrastructure is safe and reliable. For example, the American Road and Transportation Builders Association Bridge Report for this year found that in my home state of Illinois, and by the way, we're home to now the 3rd most bridges in poor condition in the nation. Pretty bad. Over 10% of the bridges in the congressional district I serve are classified as structurally deficient. So meanwhile, in 2018, more than 34% of major rural roads across the country were rated in poor or mediocre condition. Families in the heartland, like the ones I serve, rely on surface transportation not only to get to work or to run to the grocery store, but also as an economic connection to the rest of the country. Manufacturers, growers, and producers all rely on roads, on bridges, on rail, on locks and dams to move their products to market. Increased freight traffic on roads coupled with everyday use have resulted in significant strain on our most important infrastructure, making it critical that we invest more in our highways, our bridges, our rail, all while providing a sustainable funding source for the Highway Trust Fund. Congress's call to address this lies not only in our economic recovery, but in basic public safety. Promoting public safety also requires raising awareness of move-over laws. These laws vary from state to state. In Illinois, our move-over law is known as Scott's Law, but many people don't realize that moving over for a stopped vehicle is more than a courtesy. It's a legal requirement. And after one of my constituents, State Trooper Brooke Jones Story, was struck and killed during a routine traffic stop, I know that we needed to take action and to prevent this needless loss of life. And as the wife of a sheriff, I am grateful for the work our first responders do every day. I ask that this committee continue to join me in working to keep them safe. Last Congress, I appreciated that this committee included public awareness campaigns for move over laws as eligible expenses in highway safety programs in the Move Forward Act. It is my hope that will again prioritize this important initiative. Just to close, it was our parents' generation that left us with world-class infrastructure. And in order to build back better, we must look to repair the foundation we inherited as well as build upon it. I look forward to working with all of you on the Transportation Infrastructure Committee on these important initiatives so we can meet that promise for generations to come. And I hope that this can truly be a bipartisan effort. With that, Mr. Chairman, I yield back.